Hi everyone, it's Mindy with Mindy's Budgeting. How are you? I do budgeting, save day, game day, mini day, whatever I can do to save money to become debt-free and save for retirement. This is Budget for Me. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome back to all my returning. Let's see how bad it's going to be this week. This is his paycheck. Again, the new job is every other week. And unfortunately, it is messing me up because usually this would have been my week to be paid, but now it's on an opposite week. So I do not get paid till next week. But anyway, so we're going to just budget his $800. I'm really hoping he has enough that I can take $900, but we'll see. And then my extra of $400. So that is $1,200 total. I do need to pay car insurance, which is $888. She gave me $200 of it, so that's going to make it $688. I usually only pay $610 a month, but because with her car on there and all, I only asked her for $200 because that's what she's going to have to pay every month. And then I have a loan of $200. So that's going to put us at $888. This is going to be some easy figure in here. Well, maybe. Okay. So $1,200 minus $888 equals $312. As you can tell, this is not looking good, y'all. Not looking good. Because I'm not going to have my $200 to put back for my mortgage. So, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, groceries is going to be $150. And then my gas, I'm just going to put 50. Yeah, I don't know. So that's going to be $200. So we got $312 up there minus $200. That's only $112, y'all. Yeah, I'm hoping for a miracle. Well, you know, the people that I work with, they came by tonight and asked for $5 put in for the Powerball. Maybe it'll be a big winner and I'll win something. Ha ha ha. It's okay, because you know what? We have envelopes. If I don't have enough next week, I will just pull from everything. Everything if I have to. I mean, I have a good bit of the mortgage payment, but I'm still a little shy. And next week, even though everybody calls it a magic check, because if you're paid weekly, you get an extra check this month. If you're paid bi-weekly, I think you're getting an extra check this month. You are. But your girl has bills. Your girl has bills. So right now, magic months don't really feel magic to me because all my money goes to bills. Okay? And next week, I did want to try and pay what would be due the first of the month because it is the first of the month. So I'm not going to be able to put the $200 for my mortgage, but that's okay. We will figure it out. I always put the $22 for, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so discouraged right now. Like, I don't know. I had it all planned out in my head and then other things happened and it just, But my family binder will get its 22 and of course the subscriptions and contacts, which I still haven't heard anything, so you know what, whatever. That is 28, so that is a total of 50. So we had 112. So 112 minus, where did the extra decimal come from? Y'all, me. I amuse myself with these things. Okay, that's going to leave us with $62 to play with through the week. Not going to play very far, are we? But that's okay, because I love to show how we can make a little bit of money go a long way. So we'll just put $62 down here, and we'll separate it however it needs to go. Of course, like I said, if we have more, yay, but probably if he does have more, it's going to go into the mortgage envelope so that there's more money in there. Because like I said, next week, yes, I get paid, but I want to make sure I get the bills that are especially due the first of the month paid so that they're not even running a couple of days late. I want them to be paid on time. We'll get there, y'all. We'll get there. Okay, this is Thursday night. Let me tell you what I did. Okay, my daughter had off today. And she came over and took me out to lunch. Nice, nice, nice. But then somebody told her there was a sale at Bath & Body. Her friend texted her and said, there's a sale at Bath & Body. Now, I work right here on the highway. If you go down to the next light, there's a little mall and there's a little Bath & Body. She's like, I'm coming back over. We're going to Bath & Body. Okay, well, then I find out she has my husband with her. I don't know how she conned him into it, but she did. Well, she bribed him with dinner. I hope she still takes him out to dinner because this really turned into a longer ordeal than it should have been. I was sitting there and I had to wait and wait and wait for him. And when they got there, I told her I really didn't want to go. I didn't have the money. Well, I mean, I had a little bit of money, but I didn't want to spend money. You know, we all know that's my goal, not to spend money on needless things right now. I have a whole container full of Bath & Body sprays. I don't care if they're on sale or not. I didn't need any more. Well, I had to wait and wait and wait, and it was hot. So I had my car running for a little bit with the AC on. But, you know, I still haven't gotten the muffler fixed, so it was really, really loud. So I shut it off, and usually I would put the keys in my purse. Nope, I'm all the way in Bath & Body and everything, and as we're walking out to the car, I'm like, where's my keys? I dumped my purse upside down on my car, no keys. She goes around to the other side of my car, there's my keys in my ignition. Now, I have 2 spare keys to my car. Do you think I had a set of them with me? No, because the whole time that the kids were borrowing my car back and forth, they each had one. But she didn't have the one that she had been using with her. It was laying at home on the island. Matthew's at work, so he couldn't help us. So he said, well, my morning run got canceled. I'm going in at 12. I'll ride back over with her. Get your car. You can just go home. I was like, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm taking advantage of doing this tonight because, yeah. Okay. I have had a subscriber keep asking me about doing a debt confession, which I have done debt confessions before, but I'll try to go over it again. Okay, so those of you that's been with me for a while know that I really wanted to get my land paid off because I have a mortgage on my house, but I had a land payment. And it was down to the last, like, $3,000 or so. And I was like, you know, she would tell me, oh, well, you didn't pay this month when I paid double that month or something. It was just an off and on thing for 8 years. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take out a couple of little loans, pay her off. They're going to be paid off by August, which is when the land would have been paid off anyway. Am I paying a little bit more interest? Yes. But she also made me, even though my mortgage company is taking out money every payment for my land tax, because it was still in her name, I did owner financing. She would make me come up with the land tax money every year. And then the mortgage company reimburses me in about May or April. So I just went ahead and borrowed enough, paid it all off with these little loans. Was it my best thing? I don't know, but it makes me feel better because the land's done. I don't have to deal with her anymore. So anyway, that's what this one loan was half of that, and then another loan for another half. Like I said, it will be paid off by August. I'm hoping earlier, but we all know my plan's not working too well, but we are getting there. I got these from, I believe I got these from Simply plans, Josie. So I'm just marking off. Every time I make a payment, I divide that payment up by 12 and I get there. And I think I only started this in January. So that's like 3 payments. Holy Toledo, y'all. Did you see that? Did you see that we just got attacked by Autumn? Oh my goodness gracious. I told you. I might as well laugh about it because she just about made me. Oh, goodness. Okay. Did she scare you? Because she scared the crap out of me. But I'm laughing. We're just going to laugh and we're going to go, ha ha, that was a funny video, Mindy. Okay. Okay. That's how she feels about my bills. So anyway, that's what that is so far. And I love this because it says keep going. Slow progress is still a progress. Don't give up. You're getting there. And it's like different sayings for each part. Okay. Then we got, so regional was the other one I took out for the rest of that. Every square is 15 on here. We're getting there. I'm thinking I'm at the right spot. I don't know. I always forget to do all this stuff every month. World is, this one was something he had already had. It was way up to 6,000 at one point. It is down to 39.15. And each one of these, I know I want to get them off of me, but right now I'm trying to figure out how to just really pay off my credit cards because they aren't going anywhere. These ones, every time I make a payment, it goes down. The World one is not. I don't know what she did with my other M. Like, I think it went, I have no idea. But these, I know they're going down. I can pay extra 50 on my credit card and they don't go nowhere. This was, I think I'm pretty behind on this one. This was, y'all, when my husband, the kid's dad, and I separated, I lost. I mean, I fell to the bottom. I lost 2 cars, okay? The one ended up compensating for itself. This one did not. They started garnishing my check. I said, no, I can't do that. So they did make an agreement with me, $200 a month. I am down to 46. I'm thinking it might be a little less than that. Don't hold me to it. I have these trackers back here too. 44. Okay, I'm down to 44. So yeah, 1 payment. But it's getting there because you know what? This started. Okay, my son came in. So anyway, this thing started out at $20,000. It wasn't even worth that much. The vehicle was like $10,000, but because of all their lawyer fees and everything, it was $20,000. I've been paying $200 a month for the last 5 years. Okay, so I am happy to see that number compared to what it was. This was a furniture thing that I almost had paid off, and if you watch some of my ones from last summer, my husband, he decided he had to have a brand new mower. Of course, I just started this journey last year, and when I started, I was a total, without my house payment, $90,000 between loans. Okay, y'all, credit cards, car payments, $90,000. Now we still have the car payments. I don't know where they're at either because, as you all know, that interest is crazy too. So I don't even try. But he had to have a brand new riding mower because he bought so many old riding mowers that they kept breaking. So he had to have a new one. He refinanced this loan and got him a riding mower. This one I've had for a couple years. It started out at 10. It's down to 64.32. It is not going nowhere very fast, but if I can get the rest of them knocked out, it'll be going. This one is my Escape car payment, which is the car my son drives. So personal loans, when I made this up, was total $31,785. Each block is $318. I've colored some of them, but not very much. But this, it's Crush Your Goals is what it says down here. I don't know if that's the name of the shop or not, but I liked it, and I thought I could color in puzzle pieces just to show how close I'm getting to paying off my personal loans. Credit cards, I don't know how to figure it out, because every time I look at them, even after I make extra payments and all, they still say the same amount. I can't seem to get them anywhere, so I gave up on even trying to color them. I tried to color for my cars, but again, it's really hard when you don't know how much is going towards the actual principal of the loan and how much you're paying is gone towards the interest. They don't give me a breakdown. I don't know. But anyway, as of the last time I looked, when I started this, I still owed $24 on mine. Yes, because of all of our bad credit, high interest. His FJ was $14,000. Okay. My house was at $102. I haven't even started marking any of that off. And then I had a couple other little things. I had a Klarna. That is paid off. Mariner. I didn't put that on there because it's so small. I am down to, I think, 2 or 3 payments on it. It's $67. I was really hoping to just blow it out this month, but that did not happen with my job change and all. A firm, I used that to get, because I needed tires and the son needed tires all at the same time. It came up to like $800. I used a firm. That is down to $94. Next payment will pay that off. And then that's just all the other loans I have. Here's my charge cards. Belt, $28.75. PayPal, $17.89. PayPal, $13.97. Sam's, $8.33. Credit One, which they're almost paid off. Actually, this one is paid off. This one has like $100 left on it. So, and that's paid off. So, I hope this answered your question. I can't remember her name, but she's always asking about it. Yes, it is a lot. I do keep this kind of good. His world is now down to $33.85. So, I probably have to catch that one up a little. My world is down to $8.75. The Farmers is down to $4.45. Mariner, well, this was last month. I paid extra on it this month, so it's getting there. Republic is down to $58.96. Superior, which is for the Escape, it's actually down to $78.12. And yeah, again, we're not going to do the car payments because they just are horrible. And I've tried so many things to keep me accountable on keeping track of my debt, and it's just, I can't find something that I can keep up with. But this was one I got for my van, and I have kept it. I still have to make, that's one of the payments I got to make this weekend, and then it'll be down to $4,200. When that's off, that'll be nice too, because that's been on there a long time. The land paid in full. So that is my debt confession. But this was last year. I did start on this, but again, you know, I don't know. I keep track of it. I do keep track of it. It's just I want something pretty to like show where I'm going, and I can't figure out how to show it. Okay. But that was my starting last year. Everything but my house. The cars, the loans, the everything was $90,000. And as of January, I was down to $68,000. So, I mean, that was a quarter of my debt in a year. I'm really hoping to at least get to, and I have not done this at all. But, I mean, I would be happy if I even got half of my debt gone this year. You guys see the extra money coming in. It's not going to be coming in about 4 months. So, that money is going to be gone. I have to get where I can be able to save without that money. It basically is for, you know, things for Matthew, which I do pay $200 a month for him to have a car. I pay $150 for him a month to have car insurance. I pay for his room and board. I pay off his doctor bills, his medicine, his and now his senior year, he's got, like I said, that money really isn't being spent on me. It's being spent on him. But I just added into the budget because, basically it is everything. Everything. I mean, well, I kind of spilled the beans, but it's my child support. And that's what it is supposed to do. It's supposed to help feed him and put a roof over his head and put clothes on his, and it is helping with his, believe me, I put way more out than what that has been, okay, on my kids. I mean, I'm thankful that their dad, he never readjusted it. I mean, that what he gave me in the beginning was for all 3 kids that were still underage, and he said until they're all done and out of school, just leave it that way, because he knows that I'm still feeding them. I'm still putting roofs over their head. I'm still, if they need something for their car or they need something for this, I'm the one that's doing that. And so he knows that that's money is helping with all that stuff. So, but I do also know that it's going to be done when Matthew turns 18, and that's expected. But up until this past year, I didn't really depend on it, but I just knew it was there to help with the stuff they needed. But now I have to realize that it's going to be gone, So that little bit of extra money is going to be gone. So I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of payments so that I can make up for that money. Because yes, the kids are all old enough. They all are working. But anybody that's a parent of older children, if they need something, you are going to do it for them. You are going to try your best to do it for them anyway. I mean, that's how my mom was with us. That's how I want to be for my kids. And if they ever give me grandkids, of course, I'm going to want to do things with that too. So, I mean, I just want to make sure that I can still put money for them away without that that I have that much payments knocked off of me, so that I can put those payments to cover what that was doing. If you get what I'm saying. You wanted a real true debt confession. I just really just said it, okay? So that is all I have for you today. I will probably put this up, and I don't know if I'll do a short with my wallet or how I'll do my wallet. I don't even know when I'm going to get to do my wallet, because it's going to be Friday tomorrow, and well, Friday when you get this, and I have to go to the bank on my lunch, and then I come home and I have a million other things to do. And Saturday, the son did get the text message saying his glasses are in, so we have to go pick them up. So yeah, my whole weekend's not going to be what I wanted it to be again, but that's okay, because again, a mommy will do for her kids. So anyway, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and excuse me, I will see you either wallet stuffing or on safe day. And if you do have any questions about my debt, I'm open. If you have any suggestions of how I can try paying it off faster. I know one good friend did tell me, hey, did you check into this one thing? They're supposed to use the equity in your home. Well, I don't have enough equity in my home yet for them to help me out. It was supposed to be lower interest and everything. I tried once to try and refinance all my loans into one thing at a lower interest. But, with everything that was on, I'm doing good now. Like in the last 2 years, there's been nothing late. Okay, once I started this journey, nothing has been late. So that's looking good on my credit. But, that score just don't move. It falls faster than it climbs. So I'm just doing the best I can. And yeah, I know when I'm using $50, $60 for save days, game days and stuff, but I'm making sure the bills are paid. And I would rather try to get a big lump sum at the end of the month or something and throw on a bill than to say, oh, here's $20. Because you know what's going to happen if I leave that $20 in my purse and say it's going to go to the bank and be paid on that bill? It's not going to happen. So I'd rather just leave it in the envelopes and at the end of the month gather it all up, put it in the bank, and then put that payment right on the bill. It just works better for me, y'all. But anyway, that is all I have. And I will see you in the next one. I love y'all. Bye.